Hey, it's Dr. Ganatra, and I have an awesome session for you today. Today, we're going to be going over the 3 software tools you have to be using as a dentist. Look, if you have your own practice, you're missing out if you're not using these 3 tools. Even if you don't have your own office, you have to be building your brand. You have to be getting out and reaching out to your patients, and you have to be getting more cases through the door. So how do you start more cases? How do you build your brand? And how do you take advantage of the digital world when it comes to treatment planning and case acceptance and all the revenue that's baked into all this? How do you do that as a clinician with these 3 tools? I'm going to make it so easy for you, and you're going to see how to use these even off your phone. In fact, you can use all 3 of these off your phone, and you can outsource these to your team. So you don't even have to worry about doing all this because your team can handle this for you as well. I've been using these tools for years now. I love them. They're so easy to use, and patients are going to feel like they're getting a personal touch from you every time you use them. And once I show you what these are, you're never going to go back to practicing without using these specific software tools. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to talk about the tool, then we'll go in front of my screen, and then I'll give you like a simple tour through the software tool, and then we'll move on and we'll go through all 3, and I'll show you why you should be using them and how they can help, and some ideas on how I use them to reach out to my patients, my audience, the people that you want to impact. Let's just get right into it. Here's the first one. So basically here on the screen, as you can see, I'm going to scroll up here. All right, the first one you should focus on is an awesome, easy to use texting platform. It's called SalesMessage. So let's just write that down. SalesMessage. All right. Now, I'm going to show you behind the screen exactly what we can do with it, why we should be using it, and how it can help your entire practice to build your brand, to generate more revenue, and to have patients so impressed with your communication skills, and make it easy. And you can even outsource it to your team. So let's just jump behind the screen and you can see how we use that. All right, so here it is. Here we are in front of my screen, and this is SalesMessage. And essentially what it is, it's a simple, scalable, 2-way business texting and calling platform. I've mainly used it to text people. So you can text your patients at scale, and you can automate it, and your staff, your team, can actually have access to texting your patients behind their desktop. They don't even have to be distracted and be on their phones, right? So here's how it works. I'm going to share some of my favorite features with you inside of SalesMessage. It's so easy to sign up. You go here, sign up, but let me kind of go over some features with you. This is the dashboard. This is what it looks like when you log in. And one of my favorite features is kind of like this section here where it says tags. You can tag your Invisalign cases, your veneer cases, your implant cases. Someone comes into your practice and you diagnose something and they don't do it. You can put that follow-up on automation and just tag them and say, hey, I'm going to reach out to them 10 days from now. And then you can put a timestamp on it and you can predate the text. So powerful. So you put a timestamp on it, you predate the text, you write the text, you bake their first name into it, and then you write the text. Hey, John, great meeting you the other day. I just want to reconnect, follow up with you. I know you were going to check with your wife on that Invisalign conversation we had. What did she think? And you could just predate that. You could do the same thing with your recall exams. You could do the same thing with any sort of patient communication you want to be consistent with. And then it shows up here in this easy to read kind of inbox, but an inbox for text messages. And this is a dashboard your team can access all from their desktop. They don't have to be distracted and go on to their phone. Although you can install this on your phone and it works great, but I recommend putting this on your desktop. If you have, two front office or, a team member up front, they can easily predate text messages to your patients, and they can tag them accordingly. And now, just recently, they added the feature where you can actually hit a button and you can call the patient directly from the platform. And one of my other favorite features about this is broadcast texting. Essentially what that means is you can send a text out to 500, 1,000, however many patients you want to send it out to. There's different parameters for different numbers, but let's say you want to send it out to 500 patients. You can put their first name and you can bake that into the text, and it would sound like, hey, John, or hey, Jennifer, or hey, Paul, and it would literally send the text out to all of those patients, make it feel customized and personal. And then when they reply back, you have this whole kind of ledger and this whole conversation thread here where it's shown for every single patient. So pretty awesome. The broadcast texting is amazing. The tagging is where it's at. That's how you can segment your audiences or your patient records, I should say. And then the predating the text is so key to keep things automated and organized so things don't get slipped through the cracks when you have a recall patient or an exam or something that you want to follow up with. And then finally, you can assign any of these tasks to team members. So it is phenomenal. Your team members can be reaching out via this dashboard as well. You have canned responses for, you have automated responses and certain responses that are kind of, set or templated. So there's a template for certain replies as well. But read through this, jump onto SalesMessage. It's going to make marketing and keeping in touch with communicating with your patients so much easier via text. Because we all know that people open up their text messages, they don't answer their calls, right? So jump onto this one. All right, so wasn't that awesome? Okay, now the next one is called Loom. So let's just go into this. It's called Loom. Basically, Loom is a screen recording software. Essentially, you'll be able to do digital consultations. You'll be able to send patients a simple link reviewing their entire treatment plan, their x-rays, their intraoral pictures, their chart. You can send them that link. They click on it. It opens up. You've recorded your screen. You've narrated what's important in their treatment plan. And now, all of a sudden, they have a digital virtual consultation from you in their inbox. It is incredible. So let me show you in front of my screen. I'll take you there and I'll give you some uses and some reasons why you should be using it and how it can totally revolutionize how you interact with your patients. Let's just jump into that. All right, so here we are on the Loom website. This is awesome. Why do I say that? Because it makes it so you can easily record your screen. It says show it, say it, send it. And here's the amazing thing. You can record your screen. Literally, you click a button right here, and it records the screen, and you literally can narrate through a treatment plan. You can pull up your x-rays. You can pull up patient pictures. You can pull up intraoral pictures, all on your screen. As long as they're on your screen, it's actually recording your screen. All right, so here we are in my account where I'm showing you exactly all the Looms I've made. And it's so simple. I'm going to pick one of these, and all it is, it's you recording your screen where you see the treatment plan, where you see the patient x-ray, where you see the intraoral picture. You just record that part of your screen. It'll record your whole entire screen, and you can see I made a 1-minute recording here for one of my team members just to kind of look through, and you can see. Hey, what's up, Ren? Boom. So that recording is right here. He would just watch it and follow accordingly. And how do I send it to him? Simple. See that link? You copy the link, it goes over here, literally goes over here. I'm just going to open it up into a new window here, and I send the patient that link. When they get that link, you can have their number, their name here. You can have, you can write anything you want right here. You can say, Ren, I made this about your treatment plan, or I looked over your intraoral pictures. Here's what I thought. Here's where I saw a cavity on that lower right tooth. Here's some quick thoughts on what we should do next in your treatment. Here's why I would recommend doing veneers instead of Invisalign, or vice versa, right? So you can literally do virtual consults by recording your screen, sending, or even now, texting those to patients, and there's a back and forth. They can text you back. They're like, wow, I got a virtual consult. I got a virtual recording of what I needed. Amazing. So patients would just hit play. They would watch it, and voila, that is your virtual consult all done in one simple step. And you just got to use loom.com. All right, you could see how awesome and easy to use that was. Wasn't that so cool? So easy to use, and you will love it. Now, the third one is one of my favorites. It's called InShot. InShot. So write that down. Scroll up here. InShot. Now, the wonderful thing about InShot is, first of all, it's an app on your iPhone or your Android, whatever it is. You just install it on your iPhone, and it can help you easily create templates of before and after pictures. It can help you edit video, help you create online or social media ads, help you create any sort of video piece where you're narrating through. It can help you do music layered onto your videos. It can help you fast forward a video, and it's so simple to use, and it's all done through your phone. Any ad or anything, most stuff that you've seen from me online, I've created through InShot. And it's all done through my phone. You know, now the phones are so capable and they're so clear, and the quality of that video is incredible compared to where it was before, right? So use your phone. You can hold it horizontal, you can hold it vertical, you can change dimensions inside the video, you can add captions, you can fast forward, you can slow down. There's so much you can do. Let's just go behind my screen or in front of my screen, and I'll show you exactly, give you a quick tour of InShot, and we can start using it. All right, so here's the InShot app. This is on my phone, and literally right when you log into InShot, there's 3 sections. There's video, there's photo, there's collage. So if you want to do a collage, that means you can have a before and after picture. You click on that, and you can easily put a collage and put captions in. Simple to do. The one I really love is video. So let's just use a video I've done here in the past. Click on that. And I'm going to go over just in brief some of these controls and some of the features. But basically, you can take a video on your phone, just like I did here. Hey, what's up, guys? So welcome to the Dental Practice Mastery Instagram. So here's a video I took on my phone. And here's what I can do with it. I can put it in a different size. So I want to make the video 4x5. I can resize it. I can put 9x16, 5x5. So it's so simple to do. I can add music to the video. And there's tracks that come with what they have. There's their own tracks. You can just say featured. These are all free to use from different artists, which are actually good. There's effects that can do. There's like a doorbell. There's weapons. There's instruments. Just give you an example here. Like imagine just one of these. Simple. You just hit use. That's it. You can even, here's one of my other favorite features here. You can actually record your voice over the recording, so which is super cool, right? And then that's music. You can put stickers, emojis. You can write text or captions on this thing. Super easy to do. You can filter, change the color, the light, the saturation, all that stuff. Easy to do. Let's see. I just want to remove that to go back there. Simple. You can go through and do picture in picture. Don't ever use that. You can split. Easy to split. See your video. You can edit. You can hit split there. You can take this section. You can actually delete it. Oh, you deleted the wrong section. You can actually go back and undo it. So cool. So easy. You can see here I'm undoing that. You can enhance the volume of the audio of the video. You can even decrease that volume any way you want. And here's a cool feature. You can take a video of you cementing veneers in, and you can fast forward the speed. So check this out. Look at that. Bam, right? So see how the speed just fast forwarded? Boom, right there. Easy to do. The page I created, so we're going to be posting all simple to do. All the features you could ever want in editing any video off your phone are right here. You can duplicate a certain segment of the video as well. You can rotate, you can flip, you can freeze it, and then there's other things here in the frame rate and the quality of the video encoding that's here as well. So this is such an awesome app, easy to use off your phone. You save it here as a draft, and then you go back, you can go back into it, and once you're all done, you hit this button right up there, the one here in the upper right-hand corner, that arrow, and then you can save it onto your phone, and you can send it to someone. You can actually, send this out and upload it onto your Instagram page, your Facebook page, your stories, you can text it to a patient if you wish too. So great video editing tool, easy to do, and that saves literally right on your phone. You can then airdrop it into your MacBook, whatever works, but you can see how easy it is to edit video natively. You can have your team do this for you. Love this app. So much of what you've seen from me as far as social media is all created, all off of using InShot as an editor. All right, so wasn't that cool? So there you have it. You got 3 software tools you should be using as a dentist. It's going to help you build your brand, help you start more cases, help you kind of create a platform for your patients to get confident with what you do in your practice. You know, imagine them getting a virtual consult from you through Loom. Imagine you going in easily creating content or explainer videos or before and after videos through InShot right from your phone. And imagine you custom texting like 500 patients all at once with their first name baked into every text, and you can track it all. Imagine if you could segment your cases and your patient database because you knew how to text them effectively. Look, we all know people aren't answering their phones these days. Texting, virtual consults, and creating video content that gives them an insight into treatment is key. So these are the tools that we have. These are the software tools. I hope you found this one helpful. Let me know what you think in the comments, and let me know if you're going to be using these in your practice or with your patients. Like this video, share it, comment, let me know what you think. Can't wait to make more of these for you. I'll see you in the next one. As always, live inspired.